Not fun.
I'm probably gonna fight the Amatsu with them
Zaval said that
and
the
Scorn
Stellar Room
Magna.
is very likely hidden in the snow plains north of
Okay.
So I'm
Belbog.
going to go suffer.
If we want to get there,
That's
I'm
not
afraid we'll have
suffering.
to find the exit to this
Having a great
fragmented
time.
maze first.
Guys, does this place feel weird to you?
This place makes my
Alright, it was
crawl.
good talking to y'all.
There
If y'all don't
are
care,
insects
just
under my skin.
We
leave
look
me
at the
access
plan.
to this channel and I'll join back
Detecting
once
the
I'm done if
Stellar
y'all are still here or whatever.
Just don't be
If it's okay
disheartened.
with you all.
The
That's up to
stronger
Jade. This
fragmented
is her channel.
contamination.
As
Jade.
you can see, Jade on Jade time.
Jade. Jad.
He already has access. I gave his specific profile access.
I mean, like, y'all can take it away if you want to. I just didn't know, like, if it was okay with you, Jade.
She gave your role
On the
access.
ground. What is that?
Be careful.
We're deep
Yeah.
inside the. Let's look for other clues.
So, go have fun. Go abandon me. It's okay.
Oh my lord. She's recording.
Whoa! That's Branya!
No, it must be.
Which means they were definitely. And it looks like they went.
Just in
I
time.
don't know why he was so upset that you were recording with that.
You still haven't told me what.
700 years ago, this was Belobog's northern border, and the site of an ancient battle. Now, it is nothing more than... Don't let its fragmented appearance fool you, Branya. On the day the...
Mother, do you truly believe the Stellaron's promise?
And yet, the crime of our end.
What?
From the moment those intruders descended from beyond the sky, this world was handed a death sentence. There is a price to pay for new life, wiping away every... When the promise is fulfilled. This is a complex mechanism.
I knew this. Wait! Wasn't there some big energy hub looking thing that.
I can't say I like the idea of interacting with our surroundings, especially this deep into the fragmentum. However, there's no other way.
It worked, but the gate did.
Are there...
It's clear that
Look, over there!
Oh, I see it too.
Upgrade configured. Now, time to twirl!
Let's make it quick.
Time to twirl! Time to twirl!
To the Fight Club.
This is our chance.
Time to twirl! Are those monsters guarding the energy hub?
Seems like it. Huh. Strange. Fragmentum monsters would usually destroy man-made objects.
Did you hear that? This mechanism must be on now. Come on, let's find the next one.
Where is the next?
There's no switch.
I've never seen such a desolate place. At least in Rivet Town, you could tell that people used to live there.
Message from Pom Pom. Pom Pom did not. Okay.
Naughty child. Nap time.
Time to twirl!
Let's go.
What are you looking at? Time to twirl!
Just a scratch.
There's always a weakness.
Time to twirl!
Let's make it.
Honored to meet me. How am I gonna get this time back? Success!
I want to ask you a question. Do you still remember those? I know you're wide awake right now, but I need you to try. Well, this is merely speculation, but perhaps the voice you heard is the Stellaron somehow conveying information to Cocolia, and the one in your body is resonating with the Stellaron.
Huh? You mean that Stellarons can
Yeah.
commute?
Well,
Groceries.
there's never been a human that could accommodate a Stellaron in their body.
Then, aren't we walking straight into a trap?
Yes. And Branya.
Don Hung's speculations are usually right on the money. But
There's no way back anyway. At least Cocolia won't catch us off guard. I have to save Branya, beat Cocolia, and...
that's it?
Keep at it. Keep at it.
hurt. Do you want me to move us back, by the way?
Is this right?
If you want to get to the other side, we'll need to rotate the gear bridge again and go around.
Is this for Sealy? No, this is preservation. Is that? I can't tell.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
This is our chance.
Time to twirl!
Rules are made to be broken.
Time to twirl!
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Hook is fire, right? Yeah. Fire destruction.
Yes.
I don't understand. Even if the truth is as you say, every generation of Guardian has resisted the call of the Stellar, and all of them have been wrong, Mother.
Do you still not see, Bronya? That our ancestors, including Elisa Rand, spent their whole lives trying to prolong this civilization. Then, after all fell still, they spent lifetimes writing songs of praise that lauded the bravery of humanity, but couldn't to those entities of greater I shall not follow the Guardian's misguided steps down that blind alley of narcissism. If persistence is futile, then one must choose a new beginning.
But Klipoth, the Preservation, are they not one of the magnificent entities you speak of? Is it not their strength that has sheltered Belobog this entire time?
The Preservation. Has the Preservation ever looked humanity in the eye? Nothing more than an arrogant delusion of the architects. Oh, you will hear the real voice of magnificence. Then,
Yeah, do you want me to move us back or no?
understand my choice.
Keep at it.
Done! It took some effort, but we finally cracked these mechanisms.
We're one step closer to Bronya. Let's move!
Whoa, check this place out. Tables and sentry posts? There must have been Silvermane guards stationed here once. Looks like another
Considering where we are,
I don't care how strange it is.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them! Hold your breath! Don't get careless.
Time to twirl! This big diamond! It's all yours!
This battle is unavoidable. That's better. Your assistance is kind. I'm okay.
What are you looking at?
Troublesome. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Much better.
Time for a shot.
Oh dear!
Rules are made to be broken.
Time to twirl!
Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them!
The redemption never forgets.
Honored to meet me. This enemy is completely different. If I didn't know it was a...
unlike those random low-level fragmentum creations,
Look, Bronya and Kokoli. Hey, stay with it.
I sense that we're very near to.
This is where the first Guardian led the Silvermane Guards into battle. But the otherworldly legion did not tire. She soon realized that flesh, and when all was nearly lost, she chose to set her sights on the Stellaron. As for what came later...
So...
Ironic, no? All the Stellaron did was answer humanity's call, even going so far as to attempt to use it to control...
It?
No, something created using otherworldly technology. Oh, I know you have many questions, my daughter.
Make it quick.
Time to twirl!
Rules are made made to be broken.
Quantum. Okay.
Mustn't fall.
Oh.
Just a little
Are we-
something. Think nothing.
Much better.
Time to twirl! Time to twirl! This big diamond, it's all yours!
Scratch.
Naughty child. Your assistance is timely.
Time to twirl!
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
Let's go.
Careful supplies. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them! Time for a shot. That's better.
How appropriate!
Rules are made to be broken.
Time to twirl!
Troublesome. Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing.
How appropriate!
That's better.
How appropriate! Time to twirl!
Rules are made to be broken.
It's that shadow of hers again. But Bronya's is...
It feels like... Did...
Intruders! You go no further.
are you sure this isn't the real her?
They look like her, but the fragmentum can only create forgeries. Bring her down!
Here comes the medicine.
What are you looking at? This is gonna hurt.
You'll pay for this. The time is now. Lend me your strength.
Tremble before my power!
Let's make it quick.
This big diamond, it's all yours. Time to twirl.
Let's go!
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing.
How appropriate!
Let's make it quick. Rules are made to be broken.
Lend me your strength.
Let's go! Freeze to death!
Witness
Witness the avalanche!
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Judgment of eternal winter!
Your resistance is timely.
Let's make it quick.
Lend me your strength.
Let's go.
Naughty child. That's better.
How appropriate.
You are doomed to fail.
Just a little something. Think nothing.
Much better.
Troublesome.
Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
Lend me your strength.
A world devoured by ice. The eternal freeze will bury you.
Honored to meet me.
Let's make it quick.
Lend me your strength.
Judgment of eternal winter.
Someone is developing Pokemon Platinum with Gen 5 graphics.
Time for a
How do you
shot.
feel about this, Jade?
That's better.
Much better.
Just a little something. Think nothing.
Much better.
I'm okay. This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Back here, you
Let's go.
bitch.
Rules are made to be broken.
Those bitch ass really thought he could get away from me.
What are you looking at?
Naughty child.
You are doomed to fail.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
Time for a shot. That's better. Your resistance is
Devoured
timely.
by ice.
Just a little something. Think nothing.
The eternal freeze will bury you. Let's make it quick.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength. Naughty child.
How
Judgment of eternal winter.
Okay.
Just stretch.
honored to meet me.
You'll pay for this. Time for a shot. That's better.
Much better. Tremble before my power.
Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
Just a little something. Think nothing. Resistance is timely. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Rules are made to be broken.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
What are you looking at?
Freeze to death. Witness the avalanche.
You'll pay for this. Naughty nap time.
Judgment of eternal winter.
Lend me your strength.
Rules are made to be broken.
Time for a shot. That's better.
Much better.
Just a little something. Think nothing. Resistance is timely.
Let's go.
Naughty entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them. Your
resistance is tiny.
Tremble before my power!
Do you know who I am?
This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to prove!
Lend me your strength.
A world devoured by ice. The eternal freeze will bury you.
Earned my shot. Lend me your strength.
Judgment of eternal winter.
Rules are made to be broken.
The world as they promised.
She disappeared.
Those stairs. It's the only way forward.
Wherever they lead, it must be the end of the journey.
I don't want to get to the end, so
This means that Bronya is up ahead. And so is the fate of the overworld and the underworld. Strange. I thought I'd feel nervous or afraid, but I don't.
not always. Sometimes it's a happier conclusion.
The Express has traveled world after world. We are merely passing travelers, witnesses to part of a grander story. We invariably avoid getting drawn into turbulence that can decide the fate of a world. But there are always
Or to put it another way, this is one heck of a first.
I was about to bore you all with my gloomy reflections, but on second thought,
Right on! But you can say whatever you like. A good adventure shouldn't be full of rules and regulations. Helping those in need, befriending those worth counting on, and saving the world a few times along the way. Here. The blizzard's so fierce. The power from the Trailblaze path isn't enough to stop the cold.
means that we're getting... closer to the Stellaron. And the heart of the eternal freeze.
Architects built this.
Very different from the uniform style of the buildings we saw in the city.
Does it look like the palm of a huge hand? If Cocolia threatens us by taking Bronya hostage...
We have to save her. The underworld. No. The entire planet relies on her.
Do not resist.
No!
Don't look upon their promised future, Bronya! A world without poverty, without cold, without suffering. A world where people no longer have to pray like prisoners for 700 years ago, we tried and fought unceasingly. Believing why, when faced with irrefutable strength, is our first thought always to resist, to cover our ears instead of hearing the call. It is the conceit and cowardice entrenched in the depths of human nature, so difficult to efface.
Your brainwashing ends here, you witch!
Zila?
You came. I thought the blizzards had entombed you.
You wish! We're not going down before you do. Bronya! I don't know what happened between you and them. Even if you explained it to me, I'd one. These guys have come through hell to get here, to seal this Stellaron thing. And two, do you remember what I said? Do you understand? Even if the damage is done, even if you've completely forgotten our promise, then I'm just gonna have to knock you out and bring you back myself.
Zila. All of you.
Finished? I think I've given you long enough to bid farewell. It's time I told you my other reason. I want to witness your choice. I have told you all the truths there are to tell. The deal with the Stellaron, the wish I made to it. There are no more secrets between us. Many years ago, the voice of the Stellaron sounded in my ears for the first time. I was no different from the previous generations of Guardians. true, or if my conviction was once steadfast, unparalleled. Until a sudden change arrived and threw everything into chaos. And compared to the illusory, ever more distant present, I have agonized, long agonized over how to convey all this to you. Inevitably, the promise tomorrow I would descend into torment. Perhaps I should be thanking you, outsiders. The pressure you have imposed, Rania. Throughout your life, I have never forced you to submit to my will. You have always choose.
Madame Cocolia, I am grateful to you for raising me and for allowing me the privilege of choice. But I'm sorry, Mother. On this, our final occasion, you say that conceit and cowardice lie in the depths of human nature. Perhaps you're right. Desperation sheds a light on the darkest recesses of the heart. What about those simply struggling for survival, fighting for something better? I've witnessed their light on the front lines, in the underworld, in places you have overlooked. Our ancestors built this city, striving in the bitter snow to prolong our civilization. Even if this world is doomed to fall apart, we should allow humanity to pave the way to its final outcome, not hand over our fate to the seed of ruin. We are guardians, Mother, chosen from among the masses. Our duty is to preserve the world built by humanity. We are not gods. We are not arbiters. You seek to crush human nature underfoot while masquerading as an
So, this is your choice. I understand, Rania. Pity. Such a pity that you will never see that resplendent world.
The ground!
That's the fate of this city, of Belobog, and you will become the foundation of the new world! You must break the old to build the new. The Supreme Guardian commands you! Rise, engine of creation!
It's one of the Architect's ancient machines! Watch out, all of you! This robot's 1,000 times bigger than Svarog. Time for a shot. You're in bad shape. We have to stop it! There's always a weakness. You won't get away. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them! Let's go! How can we bring a giant like this down? There's always a weakness.
Time for an overhaul.
Fair enough. You guys still playing Honkai?
You won't get away. Troublesome.
Fair enough, fair enough.
That's better.
This battle is unavoidable.
Just a little something. Think nothing.
Much obliged. You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength. Let's make it quick. The storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Rules are made to be broken. You still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Your assistance is timely. Lend me your strength. You won't get away. Himeko! It's Himeko!
Hello? Can you hear me? The signal's terrible.
Himeko!
What are you talking about? Weldon, I've been up on the you the... So, how did that guy work? Or, importantly, how do...
I'll cover you! Grab hold of me!
Behold, the power granted by them! Listen to the power surge! Sing! The Stellaron's promise is the only hope for this world. Just as it dispelled the Antimatter Legion 700 years ago, so too will it wipe you from the face of this world! Stay alert. Take this!
Rules are made to be broken. Let's go.
Take this! Humanity. So weak and foolish. Always overestimating their abilities. Let me bestow upon you despair!
Is this... the universe? But I was fighting Cocolia. Why am I here? The last time I came here, I drew Nanook's gaze. Could it be?
The commercial district has fallen. We've transferred the residents to the outer municipal district for the time being. The garrison lost 26 fighters. But
Why do you hesitate, Cocolia? Isn't this what you've always been hoping for? Get out of this cage and take a look at the city. What is there to lose? The efforts of our predecessors, their unfinished research. We can finally see them come to fruition. Give me some soldiers and I'll locate the Stella...
Madam Cocolia, the monsters are surging this way. It's too dangerous here.
that do not see, ears that do not hear. Feast on their willful ignorance! Absolve them of their stupidity and fear!
Mother, I still don't understand. The fragmentum corrosion has already spread to the underworld. How will those below ground fend for themselves if we withdraw every guard?
The automatons will ensure their safety. The most important defensive position is here on the surface. If our lines crumble, the underground will vanish in an instant. Our defenses here must be maintained at all costs. These are the choices we make, Branya. As a leader, you must harbor the courage and foresight to choose. You, me, and every Silver Main Guard in the city, all of us must carry out a higher mission. There will come a day when you must make your own choice. Do you understand?
Higher mission?
It is too early, Branya. Still too early. You will understand when the time is right.
The city is drowning in tears. The power of the preservation is fading. We could not defy the will of the Stellaron after all. Yes, but we have no right to judge. The fragmentum have been expanding for the past 700 years. There is to see the home we vowed to preserve wither away. That in itself is torture. Not to mention the haunting whisper of temptation. The day will come when even the strongest of wills cannot help but give in to such influence. It is only a matter of time before the Amber Lord forsakes us. You are but a stranger to us. And yet you seek to bond your destiny to ours. So be it. What is there to lose when so much has already been lost? Touch the light of the Amber, Trailblazer. See if your will can attract their gaze.
indestructible.
Your assistance is timely. The time is now! Lend me your strength!
Time for a detailed overhaul. Ready to be crushed. I'm on guard.
Time for a shot. All better now?
Nice teamwork.
The time is now! Lend me your strength!
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
I'm okay. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them!
You won't get away.
Naughty children, don't listen.
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward.
Savor the vigor of it. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Much obliged.
The time is now! Lend me your strength!
Lance at the ready. You won't get away.
I have something for you.
Someone, come on. Now.
Not a scratch. To brave new world.
The time is now! Lend me your strength!
Combat is a series of precise machinations. I'm on guard. Fracture! Ready to be crushed. You will not take away our hope.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
Much obliged.
This battle is unavoidable.
Defend the weak. Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward!
Evil doer.
You won't get away.
That'll take more than medicine. Here comes the medicine.
Much obliged.
Time for a detailed overhaul.
only redemption.
Combat is a series of precise machinations. Not one, or all.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Nice teamwork.
Naughty children? You're in bad shape.
The power of the Stellaron is with me! You are but cinders of the old world, soon to become ashes! You see the architect of a new world! Lance ablaze! Flaming lance! Forward!
The time is now. Lend me your strength.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
You won't get away!
That'll take more than medicine. You'll pay for this, evildoer.
Time for a detailed overhaul.
Lance at the ready. Pressure! I will be the architect of a new world!
The time is now. Lend me your strength. Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Assistance is timely. To guard and defend. Crush them!
I'm on guard. Indestructible.
Combat is a series of precise.
The only redemption.
Time for a shot. Savor the vigor. This battle is unavoidable. The time is now. Lend me your strength.
Lance ablaze! Flaming lance! Forward! Deceived me. The Stellaron promised us the future. It will include everything!
Mother, stop!
It's over.
Mother, did you wake up from that dream? Wow, that was a tough trailblazing expedition. We made it!
I've informed Himiko and Mr. Yang already. They'll seal the Stellaron.
Nice! The crowd crisis on this world is basically over, right?
The storm still rages on. Now that the Stellaron is sealed, the eternal freeze will slowly recede. Fragmentum won't aggressively expand anymore, but nor will it disappear. It will depend on the efforts of the people here.
Thank you. All of you. This victory is only the beginning for Belobog. There is still much to do. The people will have felt the effects of the engine of creation. There are so many questions to answer, so many truths to reveal. I don't know whether I can get the people to accept all this. Can I really do that? Tell everyone about Mother's true motives? About a lie perpetrated for 700 years?
No. No.
Seela,
I don't know how to explain it, but I don't think there's any other way. In the underworld, we tell the kids, things will be better tomorrow. Everyone knows it's a lie. But it gets them. Can you imagine the consequences if we told the people what happened here? They'd be devastated. If we can't trust the Guardians, who or what can we trust?
Mother died to preserve Belobog.
What?
The visitors from beyond the sky told her the secret of the Stellaron. She knew that Alyssa Rand, the first Supreme Guardian, had failed to destroy it. And yet, she decided to challenge its power. A power beyond human comprehension. Supreme Guardian Cocolia sacrificed herself to dispel the dark clouds enveloping this city. From here on out, that's the truth the world will hear. What do you think?
It keeps the hope of preservation alive, at least.
It's logical.
Why do we have to lie? I'm abstaining. I like telling the truth. But I get what you're trying to do.
Thank you for understanding. For many people, Mother was an outstanding guardian. The whole truth will live on in my mind. All the mistakes, madness, evil, dreams therein. I will be the one to now. I must take over the duties of the Supreme Guardian and discard my naive fantasies. I'm sorry, Seela. Please, protect this secret with me.
Say no more. I know what to do.
Thank you. Well then, as promised, let's start rebuilding the bridge between the overworld and the underworld. Seela, can you tell everyone in the underworld that the Stellaron has—
Of course. Leave it to me. Nat's probably getting anxious about the delay.
While you do that, I'll head back to the—
Are you okay?
What's wrong, Branya?
I'm—
She's exhausted. Quick, we need to think.
Right. I almost forgot. You're still wanted by the guards. I might be an underworlder, but at least Let's settle then. I'll leave Nat to you. Remember.
So, wanna tell us what happened back there? Don't think you can just reappear on the battlefield with a cool... You drew the Amber Lord's gaze? Right at that...
She probably doesn't know what happened either. This wouldn't be the first. Originally, we thought it was because the Stellaron was linked to the destruction. But now it seems to be more than... Let's focus on the business at hand first. We shouldn't disrupt Himiko and Mr. Yang while they're dealing...
You're right. We need to finish... think they felt the effects of the battle just now? Let's go. Natasha! Oleg! Hope you didn't have to wait too long.
Oh, it's them.
You kids move fast. By the look on your faces, I assume you come bearing good news?
Mm-hmm. You bet. You might not believe this, but we summoned up all our strength and then... maybe she should do the talking. I'm no good at serious stuff. I'll probably say...
We were there at the fight.
Sacrificed herself, huh? Sure, yeah.
Cocolia.
So the massive tremors we felt earlier were a result of the battle, right?
Thank you. I can't even imagine what you've been through up there. What about Zila?
Don't worry, she's all right. It took a big toll on Branya, so Zila took her over to the
Good.
Now that Cocolia's no more, I guess she sees things through and doesn't go back on her word.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we brought you a message from Branya. The blockade will soon be lifted. The people of the underworld will breathe freely.
Breathe freely. That's been our wish all along. March, Donhung, and you. Can I ask for your help again? I want to get this news out to everyone. It'll lift their spirits and bring them hope. Thank you. Choose whoever you like.
We've gotten to know a lot of Underworlders. Who do you think we should start with?
Roger that. You can leave the rest to us. If everything goes smoothly, this should be Wildfire's final mission. Those kids better not have taken advantage of the chaos to go on an...
48, 49, 50. Ready or not?
Found you! You ran
Miss March!
Since when did I become Miss March?
We just started.
Hey, it wasn't like I wanted to.
Actually, I sort of want to go play on the swings for a while. I'll leave the seat.
Here comes the medicine. How appropriate. There's always a weakness.
Time to twirl!
I'm on guard. Indestructible.
Lend me your strength.
I'm on guard.
Now,
Time to twirl!
Lance up.
time for a shot.
I'm okay.
This battle is unavoidable. Time to twirl! Time to twirl! How am I gonna get that time back? What about your... I did not! The mole... Okay. Hide and seek update. Astral Express Crew 2, the Mole 0. Celebrate while you can. Hide and seek is best at 5, you know. Anyway, enough about hide and seek. You came all this... Do you... Oh. Uh-huh. What's wrong? Hook. Hey! Wipe your tears, Julian. You're stuck in a... You three, listen up. Starting from today, you... Rivals? Why the heck are we...
Hook and Julian always wanted to defeat the villains on the surface and take back our homeland. But it sounds like you grown-ups just stole their thunders, so...
You think we're gonna accept defeat just like that? Yeah! Sit up and take notice! I would have figured it out myself.
So that's why you were so silent. If you want to be as awesome as us...
And start listening to Natasha.
Training every day? Listening to the old witch? Jillian, Alina, let's run back to the town. Training starts today. Yes, boss. Understood. Alina, I can, give you a pig...
Mr. Yang put it nicely, but the reader I was getting excited...
That's the cruelty of a Stellaron. Still,
So, should
we should tell Bronya when the time's right.
Is there anything interesting here?
I doubt it.
Oh, is everyone all right? Thanks for your help. Sometimes face-to-face communication is more meaningful. Don't you? Now we just have to wait for the official news.
Huh. Do you think Svarog and Clara felt the effects of our battle?
I think they'll be fine. Plus, Svarog's devotion to Clara is even greater than his hostility to Wildfire.
Outsiders.
How did you know that was Perkins?
Thank you.
Seems like Perkins picked...
Its language module must have malfunctioned.
Outsiders are friend.
You have visitors, Clara.
Oh, it's the variables. There was a huge shaking just now coming up through the ground. Mr. Svarog said it must have been...
Recalculating. Conclusion. Engine of creation. 97.6. The engine of creation was an immense construction machine created by the architects. It was not built to fight.
Well, whatever. We won. Thanks to that giant robot, we were finally able to take care of the Stellaron. And Bronya made a promise. The underworld and the overworld will soon be reunited. Which means that you, Svarog, you won't...
March, everyone, thank you so much. I wasn't sure you guys would be able to do it, but now... Mr. Svarog, what do you say? You guys said you were travelers from other worlds, right? I want to be just like you. One day, I'm gonna go traveling to faraway places and make new friends.
Calculation result. Update. Mission number 00.
She certainly moves a lot faster than some people I know.
If you haven't got anything nice to say right now, zip it.
If there's nothing pressing, let's take a walk. You made it.
No way. After all our hard work, how could...
I don't know how much of a celebration we'll be having. But for the children who were born into this era, once you've tasted freedom, it's difficult to accept a life of separation and isolation. Those of us whose childhoods were marred by tragedy, we must... If you have time, talk to the folks here. Every one of them will tell you about their excitement.
Finally, I can get back to supervising the cable cars. Ah, it's you, the liberators of the underworld. You're the first passengers we've had since being sealed off. Relax. In all my 20 years on the job, there were only ever... So, ready to... No problem. So, ready? Brothers, sisters!
Whoa! Look at the big blue ceiling!
That's not a ceiling, Hook. That's the sky.
So this is the overworld? The air here smells different.
Less rust and geomarrow particles floating around. Take a deep breath, children. This is what freedom tastes like. I never thought I'd live to see the administrative district again. All those years. We've been through a lot, Natasha.
You're right, Oleg. It's funny. The moment I boarded the cable car, my mind was filled with everything I wanted to do on the surface. But now, I just want to sit down, zone out, and watch the people coming and going.
Enjoy the peace and quiet, Natasha. We earned it.
It's Japard! Is he here to meet us?
He's still on duty.
Welcome back to the administrative district,
Trailblazers. First...
The architects think it's only right that we should address you properly. Outsiders is hardly fitting anymore. Please allow me to apologize again for what happened in the restricted zone. You were only trying to help. I should have trusted Serval's judgment. I'll keep that in mind. Lady Bronya's inaugural address will begin soon. She asked me to...
Huh?
Not really. But Lady Bronya insisted on delivering the speech as soon as possible. The address will be held at Everwinter Monument. I hope the three of you can find time to attend.
So, this friend of mine.
Look, there's a crowd gathering over there.
Looks like it.
I want to see the adventurous wolves!
Guards, formation!
Whoa.
Citizens of Belobog, I kindly ask for your attention.
People of Belobog, hear me! Today we gather here to celebrate our victory, but it was a sacrifice made by a mighty guardian that delivered us this opportunity. She dispelled an evil that cost us 700 years of suffering. And in the process, she paid the ultimate price. The sacrifice of Cocolia Rand ushers in a new chapter. The blizzard beyond the walls will die away, and the offensives of our Silvermane guards will begin to contain the Fragmentum's advance. In the far north, I witnessed with my own eyes the struggle between the late Supreme Guardian and the Order to seal off the underworld from the overworld. In her final moments, she wanted us to mark the Stellaron's end by reuniting Belobog. Overworlders and underworlders must embrace the dawn of a new age. Together, people of the underworld, I dare not ask for your forgiveness. I now know the reality of your decade of suffering. But I want us to work together. And on that note, I'd like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to a few guests of the city. Most of you were not aware of their arrival. But they made me realize that while I firmly believe that with the determination of everyone, our world, the world the Trailblazers call Yarilo 6, but before we accomplish that goal, I humbly ask you to follow me into the future. I, Bronya Rand, the 19th Guardian of Belobog, hereby take my oath.
Bronya, we're back!
March. Dawn, sorry, I know the invitation was very last minute, but I needed to get the news out as soon as possible. The longer people waited, the more rumors started to swirl. Yes, I'm fine now, don't worry. My mother, she tried to force the voice of the Stellaron into my head. It was a terrible feeling. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't shown up.
That was some speech, Bronya.
It was all just a bunch of palatable lies. I hope you never have a similar experience, March. I prefer to be honest with the people. But I also want to preserve their hope.
Don Hung, wanna talk about Mr. Yang's findings?
Allow me to explain.
Which means the Fragmentum has already taken root by this point. I know. Our ancestors wouldn't have risked using one if you've gone out of your way to save this world. You nearly lost your life. I have no right to ask for more. Besides, I agree with Mr. Yang. Ultimately, the fate of Belobog is in the hands of its own people. In that case, as a leader, I must give you a promise of the same weight. We will hold out with everything we have until the day you Trailblazers return. Even if it takes another 700. So long, my friends. May the preservation bless your journey.
Congrats! That was one heck of a first trailblazing expedition.
Worth celebrating, I'd say. 2.5.
What? That run of the mill, huh?
My scoring criteria are different from yours.
Anyway, we should be asking you. Wait, what? No way! We're about to leave and I've hardly got any decent photos. Come on! Let's go back to the Rania said she's willing to wait 700 years for us. Huh. Don Hung, how long can you... Here we are! Everwinter Mall. Oh, Kayla and Hook are here too.
Oh, so much ice! Not at all. It may look like ice, but it's actually a monument carved out of... Geomero! It's a shame Daddy isn't here. He'd find a buyer for it and sell it for big bucks. How do I explain? A photo? I must remind you that taking photos of others... Wait.
Wow, photos are awesome. You like it? Okay, where to next? Oh, we haven't...
You know what I mean.
Who's there? It's you.
How have you been, big sister? Miss Serval.
Miss Serval? Clara is such a well-mannered kid. Meanwhile, the architect's children are... Photo?
Photo.
Over here, Clara. Wow, that's pretty great.
Huh? Don't worry. If you eat like Don Hung, you'll be as tall as him. Here, keep it. A little farewell.
Huh? You're leaving so soon? I understand. Well, this photo will always be close to my heart.
Thanks, Miss Serval. Big sister, March, Dan Hung, thanks for taking care of me. Safe travels. If you have time, please come back and visit me and Mr. Svarog.
Time to head back to the Goethe Hotel for a good night's sleep.
We can sleep when we're back on the express.
Not so fast. Last time we were here, that evil Come on. Himeko and Mr. Yang are grown-ups. I'm sure. Besides, don't you want to chit-chat with the locals now that...
Come around and have a look.
the end of your journey, all that perplexes you and troubles you will resolve.
Oh, it was a close thing, all right. Good thing it dawned on me. Hey, Sampo doesn't have to be a protagonist. Turns out the Astral Express crew is more fun than I expected. No! I'm in no hurry to leave. Well, bye for now. Send my regards to the guys and girls in the tavern. Oh, and don't forget to say that Sempo Kaski will catch them for the next one. Time to make my curtain call. To you, my dear audience, I dedicate my performance. I wonder, you don't have to answer that, but if the answer is no...
We should be getting back to the Express. Time to find March and Dunham.
Morning! How did you sleep? You poor thing! I'll go
Did you get Himiko's message?
Yeah. Well...
You know what I
Here we are at last. Hey! I'm not... Here we are at last. Hey! I'm not...
Priorities? What do you mean? Are you saying rebuilding the underworld isn't one of your priorities?
Of course not. I'm just saying we have limited assets and we need new parameters.
Assets, parameters. You sure love your fancy words. Forget it. Leave it to me. I'll go down myself.
Come on, Seela. I won't leave you to—
Look, Branya! There'll be plenty of difficulties waiting for them, right?
Yes. Their future is filled with even more uncertainty than ours. But we will prevail here, even if it means arguments like this go on forever.
They won't go on forever if I win them.
Welcome home, you three.
Himiko, Mr. Yang! Team Trailblaze back from duty.
Although Welt and I didn't get the chance to go with you, I can tell you worked hard to bring things back to normal. Well done, everybody. And especially you. I'd say it's a solid 5 stars.
Get some rest on the express. Pom-Pom is of the opinion that we should leave as soon as possible to avoid potential resurgences of the anomalies we expect.
Which means we need to decide where our...
That's right.
That's the path of the nameless, I presume. Always on the road. I'm not complaining, by the way. One adventure after another? That's exactly what I signed up for.
Looks like March has fallen in love with the way of the nameless. You can head back to your rooms for some rest. Or stay here and make yourself...
I'll head back to my room then.
There I was thinking...
We need to give him some time, March. I think he treasures the time spent with you guys. About your battle against the Supreme Guardian and the whole Stellar Run while you were away, Weld and I did some research and came to some interesting conclusions. Let me know if you want to ask about anything.
Home sweet home. Mr. Yang and Himeko must be bored given how long our train had to stay here.
Checking star rail stability. Pom-Pom needs to focus.
The Express crew tread upon the trailblaze. The universe is vast beyond our imagination. It's a miracle. Thank you for becoming our companion. I'll do my best to answer any questions you may have. It's virtually impossible to destroy a Stellaron. No one, not even Herta, has found a way to break its structure. The best we can do at this stage is to prevent its energy from overflowing. When the Supreme Guardian was defeated, the Stellaron that had been transmitting energy to her exposed its weakness to us for a brief period of time, allowing Welt and I to contain its power. That's about all we can do about a Stellaron. It may be suppressed for now, but it's only a matter of time before it regains power. But this brief window should allow the people on this planet to heal and rebuild. Welt may be better equipped to answer that, but I'd say it's unlikely. I guess it's possible, but it would take a long time. I can tell from your report that the new Supreme Guardian of Belobog is a smart young lady with leadership qualities. The firm and honest support she gets from people around her will also prove they will remain vulnerable and help. You're most welcome.
So, your first trailblazing, be it joy or pain, it seems you have something on your mind. Likewise.
Pom-Pom, we're back.
Checking star rail.
Good to see you.
Spatial readout. Back to the north. Star rail stability keeps rising.
The numbers have stabilized. Good. Oh, welcome back to the Express.
You've accomplished your trail. The destination will be announced at the navigation. For now, get some right away.
To avoid encountering the anomalies again, the Express will dispatch shortly and head to a more stable area. For your safety, please don't leave your seat until the